Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Travis back again here at Big Boy Tour Reviews. And today we are taking a look at another statue. But before that, I just want to get some of you guys' opinion on the new intros with the box thing. I'm trying some new stuff. Let me know if you like it, because I'm starting to, well, one, I'm trying to switch things up. Number two, I don't really like always having the box in the videos. Sometimes the boxes are too big and they're just too cumbersome to also have in the video as well. I mean, I somewhat like them as kind of like background, but let me know if you would rather if you're okay with just me showing you the boxes, no words, just showing you the front, back, top, whatever, and then getting on to the figure review, or do you actually like me talking about the boxes? Let me know. Today, we are taking a look at another statue. Like I said, this time we are taking a look at the 1/7 scale Triage X Yuko Sagiri. So apparently, and I'll read a little brief description. So apparently this is from a manga, I believe. So the description on the website says, a scene in the back cover illustration of volume 4 of the Triage X manga, Yuko Sagiri poses confidently with her katana, Orochi, and her katana is named Orochi, at the ready. Apparently it's from a manga named Triage X. Never heard of it, never read it, might take a look at it now. But this is probably one of my favorite statues I have to date. This one is so cool because it has so many different ways that it can be displayed. I'm almost tempted to get a second one. Like, I'm seriously almost tempted to get a second one, because not only can you, obviously, this is one of those that you can display nude, but she has so many other ways. Like, just even with that, the nude display, you can display her in so many different ways, and I love it. So this is how she comes in the box. Now, she doesn't usually she doesn't come with the scabbard and the katana on her. Those are separate pieces. So you do have to slide those pieces in there. And so scabbard is nicely done, very, very long. Now the sword doesn't actually fit in there. It's blocked off, so you can't actually put the sword in there. But then the sword tabs into her hand, has a little tab there. And it kind of reminds you of one of the Demon Slayer swords, with how they got this design here on the blade part, on the sharp part. It kind of reminds you of how the Demon Slayer swords are designed, but obviously it's not black. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. I think it's blaring out because she's in it, but yeah, she has those two things for accessories. But I had her posed with it because it's obviously you're not going to have her without her scabbard and sword in her hand, because she's pretty much meant to have those two things with her when she's being displayed. So this does just tab right into her. Actually, I'm gonna keep these off for now, so when we do an up close view of her, we don't have those getting in the way. Whoops. I didn't realize we were still zoomed in. Taking a look at her, she looks fantastic. I love the way she looks. All these pieces, now she does come with some extra pieces. Obviously, she comes with a whole different torso that doesn't have any clothes on, but she also comes with 2 different arms. And I will show you all the ways. I think there's about 3 different ways that you can have her displayed, and I will show you all of those options. Now, when it comes to the parts with no clothes, I am going to try to switch it up, do something different. I am probably going to just have pictures of that instead of actual video, and then I can just kind of talk over it because of YouTube, and I want to make sure that I can easily blur out parts if necessary. So that's probably what I'm going to do as far as the nude parts are concerned. So we'll see how that goes. She has her little kunai, I think these are in here. I don't think these come out. It would be dope if they did. I mean, it's not an action figure, so there's no reason for them to come out. But I love her outfit. I absolutely love her outfit. If I can find pictures of her online, I'll put some on, you know, over here somewhere, so you can kind of see what she looks like in the manga. But I don't know if that is a thing that I can do. She looks amazing. Now, what's weird to me is this seam line here on the head. Now, you can take this head off. We'll go ahead and pull the head off to get a closer look here. Let's see if I can actually get it off. And we'll do the same with the torso as well. I'm trying not to yank it too hard because I don't want to break any of her hair. That face is a gorgeous. That is a pretty face. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I do not like the seam line here. I wish they would do something about that. You can't interchange faces or anything like that, so I really wish they would just do a seamless hairstyle there. I mean, this thing was $120 a statue. I don't really want to see a seam line there, in my opinion. But yeah, that face is gorgeous. You can see her little earrings there, and then the hair. The hair looks really good. Now, it's looking kind of gray in the video, but it kind of gives off a different kind of color in the light, but it's more of a very light purple. But yeah, be careful with these pieces. You do not want these will chip and break, so be gentle with this. But it almost looks like like a little head, like a head or bodiless head with hair that can like crawl. I didn't really explain that very well, but anyway. Then we have her torso here, and you can see her little tattoo. I don't know what that means. I guess that's part of the Triage X. I guess she's part of that group. Got a little bit of shading here in the stomach, but the paint on the outfit is done very nicely. I like the way that looks. That looks so good. So good. Sculpted wrinkles and everything. The boobages look good. Now, this can come off, and it unplugs here, and it's a little tough to get it off, but that is a pose option that you can have. So that is one of the options that you can have, and I'll show that here in a little bit, but we're still taking a look at the figure itself. You can see her hands, her nails are painted very nicely. The gloves are painted very nicely. Let's take a look at these gloves here. And these nails, very nice. I do like that. And you can see the plug, the hole that the sword plugs into. So yeah. So then the torso here, just kind of white, very nicely sculpted. Like the shading here and the line work. Her little butt, she got the zippers and everything. Is she like the first aid? She has these little like first aid crosses here. Then you can see the little kunai or whatever, another zipper part there. Two zippers here on her legs on the front. Then her shoes or boots, or however you want to call these, high heels, look more like boots. And then this base is really cool because it says everything. So it says Triage X Yuko Sagiri, Black Label Orochi, Category 0, Muramasa Edge. So that's quite the mouthful, but that base looks really cool. I do like what I see there. So I guess these are supposed to be X's, not crosses, right? They look more like crosses the way that they have them, but maybe they're supposed to be X's. It does say triage, so I guess, is that a medical thing? I'm pretty sure triage is a medical thing, right? So I think these are supposed to be pluses, not X's. You tell me if anybody knows anything about this character, I guess. Let me know. But yeah, she looks cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at the non-nude accessories. So she does get two. This keeps falling over. So she gets 2 of these pieces. Now these pieces are filler pieces for her shoulders, and they are labeled left and right, so you know which one to put it on. And these go into these filler spaces here. So this is obviously a display option that you can have for her. Now what I like to do is I actually like to take this arm off. Now you don't have to take the head off. You can still take the arm off and put these on, but this just pops right in here like so, and then you kind of have that filled in spot for that skin spot, or that blank. It's not really a blank spot, but you can fill that piece in, and that looks really good if you don't want to show the skin. So this is obviously a display option. I guess there's kind of 4 options. This is kind of one of the options, I guess, and that's the right side. You can plug that in. So she has those pieces filled in, and that looks really good. Then she comes with 2 extra limbs. So if you want to display her without sleeves, you can do that. She has the one that can hold the sword and the one that can hold the scabbard. So those are the pieces that are not new pieces, other than the sword and the scabbard that I already showed you. So next we're gonna move to her next look, which is the jacket without the sleeves on it. So we just pop off this arm, then we pop on this arm. Now obviously this is easier to do without the head on it. I like to make things difficult. So you got that, and then we have and these pieces will stay on. You don't have to take these off if you don't want to. Keep that in there, and then you take this and you just plug it in, and then that's a different look for her, and it changes up the arm too, because now you got the little kunai and the cross. I think that's a cross. Yeah, I think that's a cross, not an X. I'm thinking of a different statue. And then you also have the strap around this arm too, and you can keep these pieces in there, or you can take them out and you can have her completely bare arms if they don't want to slide out themselves. And then this is also an option, and that looks really, really good. I like the way that looks. So she can have the bare arms, kind of like a vest instead of a jacket. So that's really cool. Then she has another option that we can do. Let's go ahead and do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, and now here she is with another display option. Now you can have her without her jacket on, and here's the jacket, and the jacket just unpegs here under her bust, and you just unpeg it, and then you just kind of pull it out. It is a little tough to get off. It's not super hard, but this is super duper flexible and stretchy, so you don't have to worry about ripping or breaking it. Then you definitely want to take off both of her arms, obviously, and then take off her head to get that jacket off. Also, detach the torso from the legs as well. But here she is with this look, and this also looks absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely freaking gorgeous. I love this look also. Now for the next look, and this one I can do while we're on camera because it's much easier. So we just want to take the arms off. Okay, now we want to just take her head off because I don't want to do too much. So take her arms off. This arm's a little tough, and then we can have her with sleeves, and you can go for this look, and this look looks absolutely amazing too. So freaking good. And then you can still throw these pieces on if you want to, like so, if you want to go with this look, and that looks pretty good too. So if you don't want to have the jacket and you just want sleeves, you can have that look too. Now you can go, obviously you can go with just a single one or both of them in there. And I had just thought of this. Now say you want to switch it up even more, and say maybe you just want one arm with a sleeve and the other arm with no sleeve. Let's see. And you can go with this too. This is also a look that you can do. Or vice versa. You can take this arm off, put the sleeve back on. Now obviously I'm doing this without the swords in there because the swords would obviously be way too cumbersome to deal with. But then you can have this look, and you can have the sleeve on this side. Very, very, very versatile. Very versatile. So you got that going on. So then if you want to do the other torso, so now we're going to go on to the nude parts. So this is for my 18 and over crowd. This is where everybody else needs to check out. And all my old heads, these are the parts that you can look at. Still going to be blurred out, but this is when you can actually take a look. Be right back. All right, and here she is without any of the clothes on. And obviously this part is blurred out, so you guys won't see that, but we have her without the sleeves. So each one of these has no sleeves. So you can have her displayed like this. Obviously, this is an option. And then here she is with the sleeves. So you can have both sleeves on with this body as well. Obviously, you would have the sword in each hand. But here's another option for you if you want to display her like this. So that's pretty cool. And then here is how I will most likely have her displayed. You can go ahead and put her jacket on this body as well. And then I'm going with the sleeve arm and the sleeveless arm here. And then I'll probably go ahead and pop in this piece to have that set up as well. I know, you know what, this is actually with this sleeve part, this is actually something that you have to do before you put the arm on. Give me a second. Yeah, so then I got the red part in there, and I have it on this side also. And this is probably how I'll have her display, obviously with the sword and the sheath in her hands. So I like this. This is probably how I will have her displayed. But it's just so many options that you have with this statue. I don't have any statues that are this versatile, that are as versatile as this statue. This thing is so amazing. I love it. It's such a shame that some of these statues that resell for so much, and this one doesn't. Like, this one's is not on sale on Hobby Link Japan anymore, but I looked it up and it's other places for just as much. But it's not outrageously overpriced, which I love because I might get a second one. But it's just crazy. It's just so random. I shouldn't even say it's crazy. Well, it is crazy, but it's also crazy random how these statues are priced in the aftermarket. Because that the video I did previously of the what was that statue's name? The Canon Minoji figure is going for like $400, $400 plus $500 in certain places. Yeah, it was $225, so it was about $100 more than this statue. But I like this statue better. Like, this statue is better. It's way more versatile, and it just gives you more options. I mean, obviously, versatility and options, same thing. But I just think it looks better. It just looks better. So I don't know, but this is available in other places if you would like it. This one is so dope. I love this statue. This is one of my favorite statues in my collection right now. I love the versatility. Not that I will probably throw this torso back in the box and never use it again. But the fact that I have it, well, technically this is a lot of statues that have these two options, nude and non-nude options, have these torsos. The fact that there's so much variety with the arms and jacket and all that, I love this figure. I absolutely love this figure. So anyway, let's go ahead. I've been rambling on. This is probably one of my longest statue videos. Let's go ahead and do some comparisons. And here she is next to the Kanan Manaji figure, and then the Ayuma Seiyu figure here. And so see how she looks with them. She looks absolutely fantastic. Now obviously she is more of like a punk type style character. I would think these girls are kind of cutesy. She's definitely ready to whoop somebody's ass. So kind of different in that sense, but they look okay together. I definitely would need to get some more I would definitely need to get some more statues that are in this realm of like genre of anime or manga or whatever. I need to look up that manga and see what it's like. I might start fucking with it. I'm not gonna lie. Especially, never mind. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. Anyway, that's what she looks like with them. And finally, here she is next to my tiger girl statue and my Alvina statue. Both illustrations, I believe. Both are from illustrations, but yeah, both 1/6 or 1/7 scale. That's kind of where I stay with them with my statues. I do have one that's 1/4 that's huge. So I only have one that's 1/4. I got another one that's really small, like 1/8 maybe scale. I think it's the smallest statue that I have. It's not this one. I don't know why I just got done. I don't know why I tapped that. So I think what I get like 1/8 or 1/9, somewhere around there is my smallest statue. Yeah, I think it's 1/8, I believe. Yeah. But yeah, then my biggest is 1/4. So yeah, here she is with them, and she looks fantastic with them. Also, I love it. They all are some thickums. They are absolute thickums. But anyway, that is it for the comparisons. Let's go on to my final thoughts. Alrighty, so in conclusion, I think I've boasted enough about this statue for you to know exactly how I feel about this one. This one is awesome. I freaking love it. It easily might be my favorite statue in my collection so far. I think it is so awesome, mainly because of the versatility. You can just make it look any way you want it to look, and I love it. You're just not stuck with a nude or non-nude option. You have a nude option with different arms, just different jacket. You can have it without a jacket. Like, I just love that. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be changing out clothes or anything on these. This is how she's going to stay basically forever. But to have that option for those that want to do stuff like that, I think it's freaking awesome. So anyway, that is it for the review. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.